Okay, this video is about why the Jacksonville gaming community, especially in regards to LARP, is fractured. Even though it started a long time ago with War Dogs and a little bit of power gamers and power clicks kind of bleeding over into real life, this is about why the modern LARPing community is split. Well, first off, you got your obvious different play styles. There's a group that plays at a prominent coffee house, and they just have a different play style than the group that I'm affiliated with. I'm not going to get into what my disagreements, my agreements, whatever it may be with them are, because in the end, everything I got is hearsay. I don't go to that game. I had my issues with the coffee house owner years ago, so I don't know. All I know is what I hear about what goes on at that game. And frankly, I don't really give a rat's ass what people say, because I'm sure that people hear all kinds of bad stuff about my game that's just not true. However, in recent times, the gaming community has gotten even more fractured. For a long time, me and the coffee house had a truce. We didn't talk bad about each other's games. We sent players over to each other's games if they wanted to play. Then I found out that I'd been accused of something, and the funny thing is, it's by one of those people that actually hurts the gaming community. This person is, in my opinion, the scum of the earth when it comes to Jacksonville. He attempted something, to hurt them. It failed, and he blamed it on me and somebody else. That's complete and utter bullshit. And frankly, I'm a little bit upset that at the time I didn't actually go after him for slander, because this is somebody who really deserves to be thrown into a deep, dark hole. Then you have, well, for those who know what I'm talking about, the infamous email. An email was created to basically attack storytellers and attack games. It was viewed as the voice of the player. It wasn't the voice of the player. If you look at it now, it was done by functionally 3 STs and a wannabe ST. 2 of them, of course, started their own game shortly after. Another one was their idiot dupe, who they actually bilked out of his game, and now he's out of the community, which is not a bad thing. And the last one, I guess you'd say, is the glue for the whole thing, and claiming neutrality, which I particularly I get annoyed by, because if you're going to claim neutrality, then be neutral. Don't listen to it. Don't actually just claim your neutrality because you were in the room, but you're not signing your name to something. If you had input, then you're not neutral. If you are neutral, then the question is, are you neutral or are you apathetic? Because the only thing evil needs to succeed is for good men to do nothing. If you've ever heard that phrase, you know exactly what the hell it means. But these people went and attacked the credibility of storytellers in games. They managed to eat up like 3 different games that ended up folding because of the fallout from this whole thing. All they ever really achieved, though, when it came to the more powerful games, is more isolation. The coffee house closed ranks, and they're kind of a close clique now. They're doing their thing. It's not a bad thing, not a great thing. Our game closed our ranks a little bit. We basically decided to put a no drama clause out there. You get caught causing drama, we throw your ass out. And guess what? As we found the evidence necessary to see who had done stuff, we threw them out gradually. What's worse is I've always been a second chancer game. I give people second chances, no matter what their rep, no matter what they've done, no matter how bad it is. There's at least 2 individuals out there I won't give second chances to. They are cancers to the gaming community. Not just to my game, but to the gaming community. They're part of the reason that the gamers in Jacksonville don't get along at this point. Steps are being implemented to try to heal some of those wounds, but these people are the gangrene that you need to cut out of the wounds, because otherwise they're going to make it rot from within. And it's like a piece of fruit. Once there's rot in the core, it's not good anymore. But these are the people that they can't separate life from fantasy. The scary thing is they're almost always vampire players. They take the stuff they do in game and the politics they learn there, and they try to put them into real life. And they can never conceive of the fact that they weren't that good to begin with at the game, much less in real life, and that we always find them out. They don't understand that people talk. And when people talk, things don't make sense. We do tend to look into things and try to figure out what the hell happened. In storytellers, it's almost our duty to look into things and figure out what the hell is going on. Because you can't really be a storyteller without being a control freak. You want to know everything that's going on so you can make everything make sense. But they took their politics and tried to use them in game. And it's sad because when it all went down and we figured it out, it was mainly the staff that figured it out at first. At least we thought we did. Somebody asked the question. We said, yeah, we figured out something about, players being a problem. And even some of the most dense gamers knew there was a problem. They knew who it was. It was like playing Clue. They knew who the murderer was, but they didn't know what the weapon or the room was. So the person who did it, even though they thought they were being slick, was very obvious. But these kind of people, these are the ones that hurt the gaming community as a whole. And this is part of the reason that we don't deal with them. We ostracize them. Right now, it's the two people. There are others that have been a part of it. And it's only going to go so far because, in the end, the people who would cause this kind of crap, they can't sit still. They don't understand how to draw back, lick your wounds, and just be happy with what you have. It's only a matter of time before they ignite the spark again and try to cause more drama within the Jacksonville gaming community. It's not going to be as quiet next time. And all of those who were around them and who are helping them are going to be guilty by association. And when that bomb blast comes, their fingers are going to get burnt. So that's part of the reason that the Jacksonville gaming community is fractured. I don't know if it makes any sense to most people, but short of me stating names, that's about as best I got right now. So I'm going to let it drop at that.